There you go. Here, chin up. There you go. Good. You did
That's
great.
better, yeah.
You did good, yeah.
Ooh, so tight.
I'm reducing the depth of the stretch by limiting your depth. If I remove them, you'll punch me. So
Really?
Yes.
Can I punch
Try.
you?
No. Ah!
So headache, tension headache, one
Okay.
of them. One time I had to be on a muscle relaxant, but I don't like the way it make me feel. That's why I stopped taking it.
Okay.
I think the headache starting from the shoulder up the neck and all the way.
Okay.
Mainly almost every day.
Greater than 10 years, long
Yeah,
time. Okay.
yeah. Actually, when I was younger, I was diagnosed with migraine headache,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't think it's really an accurate. I think it's more tension.
Okay, and
Yeah.
most of the pain is in the neck.
Neck, back, like shoulder blade,
Sure.
shoulder, that neck area.
Do you
yeah.
feel anything going down your arms? Any tingling or pain?
When I'm
or-
driving a lot because I'm seeing patient at home. So sometimes I have like the numbness on
Down the right leg?
The right leg,
Okay.
yeah, the one that with the pedal. And
Any pain in the lower back?
Yeah,
So-
tight and pain. Yeah.
Okay. And no images, no MRIs or anything taken?
No, I
Okay.
think X-ray Y back, but
Okay.
nothing else.
So when we're dealing with, so let's go over it. Brain fog, you feel like this goes with the headache and everything?
And with my underside, I have a hard time hearing.
Okay.
My right ear. It feels like something is like clogged there, or like it's just a water flow. Something
Right.
is blockage there.
So our posture defines how our spine is aging and where the stresses are.
Yeah.
When it comes to the back, the local pain is the joints. So the
Mhm.
knuckles in the spine will give you local pain around that area. And the actual joints in the lower neck will give you also referral pain to between the shoulder blades. So this here and the joints in the lower neck being overstressed are the same thing.
Yeah.
So in the lower back, so not only do we have some joint inflammation, but we have the actual wires as they exit your spinal column through this foramen. The nerves are getting aggravated by what happens to most likely be the disc.
Got
So there's
it.
going to be some level of nerve pressure from a disc. And the difficulty is typically these last two vertebrae, lumbar 5 and 4, encompass about 99% of the problem. Our posture is the reason for why these two discs are under the most stress,
Got it.
wherein these discs up here hardly ever have any injury. And so the lower back and the lower neck are the two areas where we find the most disc injury. So the lower neck, we have joint
Yeah.
injury. When the joints are irritated, one of the first compensations your body will do is it'll
It's
just
tilting. Yeah.
put the head forward,
Yeah.
and that'll take weight off the joint and put it onto the disc. Which is what allows the disc to be further
Got it.
injured. So it starts as a joint and then it ends with, yeah, Ed, now I'm getting pain down my arms. It's progressed to that level. The jaw is correlated with the head being forward. So when the
Yeah.
head goes forward, the alignment of the jaw shifts. And so we really want to get the head back over the shoulder, the curve that belongs in your neck restored.
Yeah.
You said you've been through some massage, but it doesn't really last.
No, I to the point that sometimes I get like every 2 week, 2 weeks massage.
Right.
So it helped release like temporary and then
Right.
go back to.
The alignment has to be changed.
Yeah.
So for instance, if my ear belongs over my shoulder
Yeah.
and my muscles aren't tight here, but if I put my head forward, these muscles now are tight because the head's in the wrong position.
Yeah.
So if we don't change the posture, ultimately that tension can't go away.
Yeah.
A muscle relaxant can't work because the posture is what creates the tension.
Got it.
See here. And then even the heartburn, how long have you had that?
Since I was like in primary school,
So,
middle school.
long time.
Long time.
Our posture, so the stomach is right underneath the bottom of your sternum.
Yeah.
And so the xiphoid, which means dagger, that dagger of the sternum will actually go inwards when we're bent forward and forwardly rotated too much.
Yeah.
That starts to pressurize the stomach. And so you eat food and then we sit too much.
Yeah.
Now we're having heartburn because we're getting the regurgitation.
Got it.
Okay.
And actually, when I went to the dentist, I have TMJ, like
Yes.
a clicking, and it's all on this side mostly, and same with my ear.
We'll check all that. Yeah, the
Yeah.
drainage of the neck. So the ear all drains down the neck, the head being forward,
Yeah.
tension
Like,
affects
I
the-
feel like it's heavy,
Yes.
it's like sitting like that. My head is so heavy that's sitting in my shoulder. I don't know, that's how I feel. I know I explained it correctly.
You're-
Yeah.
It completely makes sense. If I hold a bowling ball close to my
Yeah.
body, it doesn't feel that heavy.
Yeah.
But if I hold it out in front of me, that same weight, the weight hasn't changed, but it
Yeah.
feels heavier.
Yeah.
So your work requiring patient care, paperwork,
Right.
everything is
Driving.
forward rotated,
Yeah.
but we're given no balance. We're not taught to counter stretch. And so over time, every elderly person you've ever seen becomes more and more hunched.
True. Yeah.
And so that's where we're all headed. They didn't do that because they thought it looked cool. They did it because weren't given any help and guidance.
Yeah, this is tight. Not pain, but uncomfortable pain here.
So when you turn to the right, you feel pain on the...
Yeah, this one not too bad, but this uncomfortable in the shoulder and a little bit tight.
So tightness on the left and then pain on the right.
Yes.
Okay. First time never been adjusted before?
Never. I'm nervous.
First adjustment, it's okay. The goal of the adjustment is not to see how many clicks I can get out of your back. The goal is to balance your spine. We're trying to adjust the parts of your spine that are stiff. So we're going to leave your lower back alone. Okay.
Got it.
We're going to leave your lower neck alone. We're going to try to move some stress away. I'm not asking the joints to do something outside of what they're designed to do. No one argues with me that the fingers are designed to bend. In the same way, the joints in your back are designed to move. But they haven't been moving, and that's one of the main reasons for why we have pain in other regions is we don't have our whole team working as a team. A little sit up for me. I'm gonna help you. Deep breath in for me. Head back. I got you. Real gentle. Not gonna hurt you. Exhale. Here we go. Exhale. There you go. Easy. Yay! First adjustment. Yeah, you did good. Deep breath. I got you. I'm not gonna hurt you. Exhale. Let it go. I got you. There you go.
Crunchy.
Yep. Deep breath. One more. Let it go. Exhale. There you go. Very nice. That wasn't too
Crunchy
bad.
is real. I heard on YouTube and said, is that real? Actually feel good too.
Yeah. No, it's going to be really relieving to the lower back to have your middle back participating. Yeah.
And I just had a deep tissue massage last week.
Yeah. Something to think about is, this is one of the scary things that I have to tell people.
Mm-hmm.
If my head is forward, right, and I lengthen these muscles, right, my head can now go farther forward, right?
Yeah.
We got to be careful sometimes, and this is why at the end of the visit we do the stretching, right? Because we want to use the adjustment and the massage as a tool to aim your spine to a better position, right? But if we just do massages, like if I loosen up all the protection in your body, right? Some of that protection was guarding something, right? Some of that tension was there because of your posture. And if we lengthen all that tissue and then you go sit in a chair and round forward after your massage, we can be equipping people to make their posture worse. Very, very gentle. Here you go. I got you. There you go. I know. You okay? Yeah, I know. First adjustment. You did great.
I'm sweating.
You're doing great. You're doing great. It's okay. I'm not going to hurt you. I promise. Here we go. Easy. Just very, very gentle. Same thing. I got you. I got you. I was a little stuck there. Yeah, I got you. Easy. Real easy. Okay. Yeah. Very great. Okay. Yeah, a little more tight on that side.
Yeah, on this side.
We'll get it. The muscles are not your enemy. The muscles are like pawns on the chessboard that are just doing what they're told to do. Muscles get tight to protect an injured joint, or they get tight because your posture's incorrect. Sometimes they'll be referred to as a trigger point, a focal area that's completely spasmed. And I've been asked, what do you think about trigger point therapy? And I believe that we get rid of the reason for why they exist. Okay, that's what I believe about trigger point therapy. They exist for a purpose and a reason. The posture's incorrect. The body believes that you're going to have another car accident or another fall, and so it put up these barriers and
like
walls
in
in a guard mode. Yeah, and so part of that guarding isn't necessarily bad if I have guys that ride dirt bikes off road, right? And it's like, okay, you're putting your spine through a lot of stressful positions and moves and jolting around. Some of these spasms are actually guarding the areas that are injured from further injury, right? So we're quick to demonize tight muscles, and I'm going, we need to understand why the body is choosing to do that. It's not doing it to annoy you. So we leave the lower neck alone. We work above and below the upper back here, T1, T2. We're going to loosen the upper back, push these ribs down, open up this channel a little bit called the thoracic outlet. There we go. And then we get this upper neck moving more right up here. Yeah, it's very, very tight up here. I'm not surprised that there's all that little, whatever you want to call that, crunchiness,
Crunchy.
little graininess. This is in the area where the lymphatic tubes, lymphatics appear like martini straws or coffee straws, little tiny straws that don't have any muscles. They don't have a pump. They don't have a muscle like in the arteries, in the wall of the artery, right? There's a muscle, tunica media. The lymphatics have no muscles. They're pumped by motion, vertebral motion, muscle contraction and relaxation. So if an area stays permanently tight, do you see how the lymphatics don't flow?
Yeah.
So the sewer pipes aren't draining. Now you get a backup of inflammation, let's call it. And so it's a game of understanding what the body's trying to do. Your neck belongs, I know it feels odd. Get the idea? Your neck belongs curved. Back here.
Wow.
Yeah. The opposite of what your neck feels to be natural. So we make the spine limber, and at the end of the visit, I'll show you a device that's a retainer that holds you in this position.
Got it.
And this is how we remodel and remold this alignment back to where it belongs.
So it should be done like daily?
Correct, like brushing your teeth. End of the day, you want to do it kind of your half hour before you go to bed.
Got it.
You're intentionally aiming your spine. The question shouldn't be, why do I have to do 20 minutes of stretching a day? The question should be, how on earth can 20 minutes of stretching possibly undo 8-10 hours of being bent forward, right? I shouldn't have these pushback of 20 minutes, that's a long time. You spent 10 hours looking down. You understand? So how on earth can 20 minutes possibly undo it? And the answer is, we're going to ask you to go back as far as you can, okay?
Yeah.
We're going to try to go back at a deep level, and hopefully you're not as bent forward as far as you could possibly be bent forward, right? There we go. Yeah, all this has to be kind of worked out of here.
I saw from your video it turned red.
It's already, yeah. It's lactic acid. It's the inflammation that's trapped. The mark is never normal over.
That's a toxin,
Right,
right?
it's waste products. I shouldn't be able to make it. The mark only comes out because of something that's inside that's already present that I draw attention to. When your cells metabolize sugar, fat, or protein, lactic acid is the end result.
It's the waste product.
Right, it's essentially of no benefit. Oxygen binds to it, converts it to carbon dioxide and water. If the area is so stiff, oxygen has trouble perfusing the tissue, the lactic acid essentially stays unbound, right? That acid, surprisingly, irritates nerves.
Right.
Nerves don't like sitting in acid. So pain, it hurts when I turn my neck. The area is filled with inflammation. When you work on the area, you drive blood into the tissue, oxygen, right? That then converts it, and you process that inflammation that's been trapped, that waste that is of no benefit that needs to be converted.
There's a lot of people with the rhabdomyolysis, when the lactic acid was elevated.
Severe, yeah. Slowly open the jaw for me. And close. Oh, interesting. Go slower, open slow. Slowly close. Interesting. It like veers off to the left and then it centers again. I'm going to have you slowly open the jaw, and then when I tell you to stop, I want you to stop. So slowly open the jaw. Go ahead and slowly close. Right there. Stop, right there. Don't move. Okay, wait a second. This is a little clicker, okay? It's just a little clicker, okay? I got a real light setting. Just going to keep that jaw right there for me. Let's check it. All right, so close the mouth. All right, slowly open. All right, I'm going to go slowly close. Right there, stay there. It goes both ways. Just kind of keep it right there. Okay. All right, do the same thing. Close, slowly open. There we go. It goes off the left still there. Interesting. Let's see if it's more
Feel
muscle.
different now. Much different.
Yeah, it's still going to the left right here. This guy right here is this muscle.
It's not aligned or something. Okay.
Well, the muscles are tight, so there's
Yeah.
one of the cables is tighter. So when you open your jaw, it's pulling to the side where the muscle's more contracted.
Got it. I feel when you press it. Yeah.
This tightness here is
Yeah.
Now this only gets tight because the head's forward. So ultimately, just rubbing this, I it won't ultimately fix it. We have to get the curve back in the neck. We have to get the joints and inflammation out of the joints, but you can help alleviate some inflammation in the TMJ. I always tease people all the time. People are like, my dentist said I have TMJ. And I go, temporomandibular joint. Well, I have a TMJ also. We mean TMJD, right?
Yeah, TMJD.
Yeah, temporomandibular joint dysfunction, right? But we always abbreviate and go, I have TMJ. Well, you have TMJ?
Everybody has
I have TMJ? We all have TMJ. That's not very funny, Ed. I meant inflammation of the joint. Okay, but I just tease people. I have bicep. You have bicep. I have leg. You have leg. Anyway.
I wish you have legs.
I'm just saying, whatever. My point is, well, I have a head. You have a head. It's like, whatever. I'm just saying, it's like, I have a TMJ. Yes, you do.
Good for you.
Welcome to the club. Yeah, a lot less tension on this side. That's why it's pulling to the left. When your jaw opens, it goes open and then it goes left and then straight. It pulls to the left and then it goes, it's almost like just a V to the left. It opens, it goes left and then straight. But it doesn't go to the right at all. It just goes.
Guess I'm an alien.
Just gotta release that right there.
Oh, yeah.
All right, I'm just gonna check it one more time. Yeah, open. Yeah, perfectly straight now. It's like, doesn't hardly move left at all anymore. It's this, when like I said, try to release this. But ultimately, we got to get this curve. That neck dentarone will do wonders for you. We'll show you at the end of the visit how to use it, but it's going to emulate this position. We have to start holding your neck, end of the day, in a curved position. You won't have headaches anymore. Come on, last one, I got you, easy. There you go, good, I got you, I know, it's tough. Let it go, relax here, chin up. There you go, good, you did great.
Better, yeah.
Oh, you did good, yeah.
Ooh.
You did good. Left side of your back is elevated, I would say, ½ inch higher than your right. So what chiropractors would use the term subluxated. The left side of your back is more subluxated over here. It's more misaligned, which means it's also going to be stiffer. So the tightness of your back on the left causes overstressing on the opposite lower. The lower back on the right is doing more work. That affects the leg, but ultimately the cause is up here on the left. Oh boy, I didn't feel that, Ed, before you touched it. Nobody showed me. This injury here is being avoided. You don't want to access the left middle part of your back. Fall, something happened right here, and so now the work is being thrown to the opposite lower. So you're essentially almost doing like double work on the right side of your back while the left side is on vacation.
It's just like trying to compensate.
And it's compensating. You got it. It's all it is. You're a chiropractor now. Get your diploma. Doing great. Has anybody mentioned that before? Nobody else has really picked on this?
No.
I mean, almost, you're going to see me spending more time on this left because I want to level out your spine. I don't want to take this farther down the road before this guy catches up, right?
It's just like, this is the first time I heard about that.
Well, this will get looser faster than this will get looser. So we got to be even careful with an even massage. The right side is more in alignment, and it can be made looser faster than the left side will get looser. So I'm almost done with this right side. I'm gonna almost do 2 rounds. You know, I would almost spend a half hour up here, like right here. Just,
that one is bad. Yeah.
it's the worst, right? Wow.
I would not think that, because is it less pain that over there compared to the right side?
Gotcha.
Because like I use the right side more.
It'll
Like
eventually
straining more.
It'll eventually be the side that is more uncomfortable for me to rub as we go deeper.
Mm-hmm.
But when you're not in my office, correct, you won't feel this area because it doesn't hurt, because it doesn't work.
Yeah, it doesn't work. It doesn't hurt at all.
It doesn't hurt. Yeah. Until we unlock it, and then you start to notice how stiff it was.
God, yeah, I feel it.
Just means we're not going deep enough. But yeah, you gotta unglue this.
I would not think, because you said it doesn't hurt, so I would not think that's
Correct.
the problem. Yeah.
Right, it's not the problem area. That's not where the pain is, but
Yeah.
this is the cause.
Oh yeah.
Right here.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry. Yeah,
You're
that's right. I
good.
know it's tough.
Oh, yeah.
Biomechanically, when we bend, this part of the back is supposed to bend first.
Mhm.
This guy bends after this area bends.
Mm.
So it shouldn't be possible to have an overstressed lower back
Mhm.
without having this guy overstressed first.
Got it.
But you didn't tell me, Ed, I have problems here. My problems are here,
Yeah.
here,
On the
and
right
this
side,
area
yeah.
is okay. It's only okay because it isn't working properly.
Mm.
And it's sending its work to other areas to handle. And right here, we'll take a picture of your back in a minute and I'll show you, but right over the area that I was pointing
Mhm.
to has a lactic acid mark which exemplifies what's been trapped
Mm.
in this region. Yeah, doing good. Drastic difference. I mean how smooth it is over here. There's a little knot right there,
Mhm.
but it's about, I don't know, a quarter of the size that the left has.
Mhm.
It's a little tiny. I'm not saying the right middle back isn't also responsible, but the majority of the responsibility for why the lower back is overworked is on the left middle. This guy's like
Interesting.
20% responsible,
Yeah.
80% responsible.
Got it.
Right here, there's a little bit, and a
Mhm.
little,
I can feel it.
yeah. Responsible, but very responsible.
Got it.
That's where most of it. Great. These are the roots of the
Oh,
neck.
tight.
I know. The roots elevate because of the head going forward. So again, we want to compress these roots down
Mhm.
insofar to make the spine limber so that stretching is effective. Knowing that just me pushing and adjusting cannot change your posture permanently.
Mm.
This is a means to loosening your spine, to making it willing to accept a new posture.
Oh my God.
Yes, no, it's bad.
Is that a knot or when you go over?
Right here?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
It's the ribs are elevated, so the ribs are
Mm.
also making everything feel more, it's elevating everything underneath. But yes, there's a knot and it's being pushed up by the malaligned ribs underneath that are elevated.
Got it.
And then these are the roots of the neck. So all
Mm.
the tree roots elevate as the tree leans over. The roots on the opposite side start to come out of the ground. These are the roots of your neck here.
Oh, yeah.
Right there.
I can feel
Elevated
it.
rib right here. This all has to go downwards. that's your back there, that left side.
Mm-hmm.
There's more lactic acid over
Yeah.
there, and
Ooh.
then your upper back.
Yeah.
That's where you release these spots here. That are,
I see that.
yeah. The SI joint here in the glute, stiffness of this joint
Mm-hmm.
puts extra stress on the lower back also. So going in here and releasing.
When they massage me, I always ask to avoid that because I know it's tight.
Sorry, sit. The SI joint becomes very stiff. Years of sitting tightness in this area locks this joint down, and then that creates a lot of stagnation, lactic acid buildup in
Okay.
here.
Oh.
All right, try to relax your back. I got you. Take a deep breath in for me. Exhale. There we go. Relax.
Oh,
Yeah, I got you. I know. Breathe. Breathe. Come on. I know. There you go. You did great. Yep. Arms down for me. Go ahead and tilt your head to the right for me. Tilt right. 1 second. I'm sorry. Keep your head straight.
Okay.
You're just going to bring this right ear to your shoulder. Keep the head straight for a second. Sorry. Okay. Now go ahead and tilt your head to the right. Okay. Not there. This side. Go ahead and tilt to the right.
That was your ear?
How's your ear? Yeah.
That's what's popping.
It wasn't me.
I was like, I'm afraid to ask. I'm glad you asked.
Tilt left for me. That side. Tilt left. A little bit there, yep. A little tight there on that right side, yep. All right, let me have you put your hand on the hip for me, just like that for me. Bring this thumb back a little bit for me, like that. Perfect, you got it. And then you're gonna press back with your elbow into my elbow. So press back. So you're just gonna bring your elbow straight back for me. Give me 1 second. 1 second. I'll tell you when. Go ahead, press back. There you go. Yep.
It's an art.
Press back for me. There you go.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Makes sense. Back over it, and essentially you're molding your neck back into that curved position. If this was easy, I'd be confused, right? If your neck willingly curved,
Yeah.
the symptoms, the headaches, the TMJ, D, the ear, right? These are all interwoven together.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think of it as separate problems. I believe it to be one problem, which is your alignment is wrong, the mechanics of your neck are imbalanced, and therefore these are the effects of that.
Got
Even
it.
the heartburn is
Yeah.
all correlated together.
So the goal is for this to be right here.
Correct.
By the,
I'm gonna show you the wrong
base.
positions. I'll show you some wrong positions. If you have it too high, see how your chin is down?
Mhm.
And I don't want it so low that we're in the lower neck.
Got
So
it.
it's kind of middle upper neck, okay?
Mhm.
Then you take maybe your right hand, put it on your forehead,
And
and you
press it.
press. It might slide down a little bit, make sense? But you're trying to press your head into it and then put your hand back down. Arms to the side. There you go. I know. We got work to do. Okay.
So tight.
And I have about, 6 inches of books behind your head.
Oh.
You follow me? Right? Your head's supposed to be on the floor. But
Got it.
we have a goal, okay? This
What
is,
is this right here?
well, this is to make you not get mad at me.
They're just foam blocks, like yoga blocks.
I'm reducing the depth of the stretch by limiting your depth. If I remove them, you'll punch me. So,
Really?
yes.
Can I punch
Try.
you?
No, no, please don't. Come here, you beat up.
Can I try?
That's why I'm hiding up here.
Anything for YouTube.
Patient swings at me.
I know, right?
I mean, I'll give you a preview, but you get the idea. We want to go deeper. Does that make sense?
Oh yeah, okay.
Go
So
ahead.
this way first.
Yeah, go either way. Yep. How's that feel?
It's still a bit.
Tight on the right.
Yeah. Oh, this one better.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
don't feel as. I actually don't feel tired over here.
Mm-hmm.
You can still see
Now
it.
right
So
side.
I want to feel right here.
Let's go back on your back. Let me try that one more time. I got you. I'm not gonna hurt you. Easy. All right, I got you. Okay.
I did not fall.
No, it's not far. It's okay. It was the couch. I got you. Let it go. I got you. There you go. I know. I know. Doing it. There we go. There you go. All right, good. We got it. We got it. All right. Go ahead and sit for me. Let's check that one more time. All right, check that one more time.
Okay, sorry.
Let's try turn the right again for me. Yeah. A little
I don't
easier.
feel, I don't feel pressure here at all.
She's doing good. We just got to get those joints clean.
Yeah.
You've been going
I've
at them
been
for years.
50, yeah.
You've been working hard.
I only in my 30s.
You're in your
I
30s.
I worked my joy for 50 years.
But her
That's
lower
what
neck
it
is a little older, okay?
Below 30, but inside your lower back is lower.
You did great. Thank you so much. All right.